Say hi, buddy. Say hi, Charlie. He's shy. Okay. We gotta turn the heat up. Hi, buddy. Come here. Let's say hi. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Oh, hey, hey. Hey, look at you. Look at you on the camera. No. All right. All right, today I'm working on. Hi. Oh, you're a little crooked. All right. So today I'm working on shelving for the basement. I'm going to build my frames up here, take them downstairs and assemble them. So this is kind of like easier because all my tools, drills, everything's up here. So it's just easier to do everything up here. So let's get going. I got Charlie in the background, if you can see him. Charlie's kind of a shadow. For anybody who knew I had another dog named Shadow, because when we first got him, he was right under our feet, like clinging to us and everything, which was awesome because, you know, we love a dog that loves us, right? So that Shadow was named Shadow because of that. He was always in our shadow. If you had a little too much to drink, you're getting a little tippy there. Let's see if we can stay still. So Charlie is like that. When he finds out I'm home, he's a nut. He just goes crazy. He wants to be out. I hope you can hear me, because it's going to be an awful weird video if you can't. Sorry. I got the heat going also. But anyway, so Charlie finds out I'm home. And he's just crazy. So he's out here in the garage with me, because if I put him in the house, he's just going to whine at the door. So we'll see how long he wants to hang out. So I'm going to use these as my work platform, because I got a workbench, but doesn't everybody's workbench have crap all over it? Well, mine does. So it's just easier to do this way anyway. Kind of makes sense. I'm going to use these. I got 1/4 inch plywood for my shelving, for the shelving. You know, I didn't really feel like I needed thick plywood. I'm just storing Christmas decorations, boxes of stuff that we don't know what to do with. You know, stuff that's got to last another 20 years till we finally throw it out. You know, that kind of stuff. So I didn't really feel like I needed anything more than 1/4 inch plywood. So that's what I did. So these will be used later on. But for now, they're my work surface. I went in and I got a jacket because it was still working on warming up, but I'm right in the path of the heat, and now I'm starting to actually get too warm. So basically, I'm going to build out the shelves. They're going to be 4 by 8, because I'm going to cut the plywood down in half, and that's going to be shelved. So I'm going to have 2 sets, 8 foot long, 2 foot deep, with 2 shelves for now, but I'm gonna make it so I can build out a 3rd one later on. Partly because I only bought 2 sheets of plywood and not 3 like a knucklehead. So that's what I'm gonna do for now. So I'll work on that. Alright. Let me go put a different shirt on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Huh? What do you think? I got stickers too. I got window decals, stickers. You know, in case you might be interested. Or not. Okay, so get my drill. Get all my tools ready. Exact. I always thought when you bought lumber, like if you bought an 8-footer, then it always came like an 8¼ inches or whatever, and you had to always trim that down. But these are actually true 8-footers. I guess I didn't know that. So if I'm going to box this out, here, let's bring you over here. Get you away from that noise a little bit. If I'm gonna box it out like so, and then I'm gonna put framing, if I need 2 feet, then with these being 1¼ or 1½ rather, 1½ is 3 inches. I need 24, so I gotta cut my other piece down 21 inches, right? So I'll just cut this one down right here. So 21 inches. I'll do 3, 1 in the middle, 1 on each end, and then I'm gonna just use some simple support 1x, 1x2s for some support of the plywood. You are drinking too much. Let's try this. Stay away from the eggnog. Alright, so 21 inches. I need 3 of them. 42, 63. Take them over. I don't know what to do about that. Okay. We'll get it figured out. Of course, it would help if I had glasses, but yeah, that's weird. Now remember, my little tripod, I can't tighten the floppiness. I don't think it's really meant for my cell phone. I think it's more meant for my GoPro, which is what I bought it with. So my cell phone is top heavy, so I think I might have to just keep fixing it now and then. I forgot what I was going to say. That saw, a friend of mine has a business called Brian Sells. I got that saw for 50 bucks. I don't need to go buy a $200 brand new miter saw. 50 bucks, it works just fine. It's a 10-inch saw blade, Delta. It's exactly what I need. I bought a couple things from him. There's a rigid table saw over here. I had to buy a couple parts that were missing, and the dust collector chute is broken. So $66 in parts, and I got everything again that it would come with when it was new. So I'll have 260 bucks into it. Better than going out and spending $400 or $500 on a brand new table saw. It doesn't need to be exact. I'm not doing, I'm not making delicate furniture. I'm just cutting pieces. So anyway, all right. So let's assemble this. Brian Sells. He's located on Facebook. He's got a page. I don't know, he's had a page and he had a group and Marketplace. If you find him on Marketplace, I mean, he's got a ton of different things. If there's just that odd thing that you're looking for and you don't want to buy it brand new, you could search it out. You could reach out to him, go to his Facebook page and find him. Now I'm going to pre-drill these for the screws, so we don't end up splitting it all. I can't work like this. I'm worried I'm gonna pop the blade off and shoot my eye out. Oh, how much shot my... Did you see that shoot up there? Man. Flying parts everywhere. Right. So anyway, 2.5 inch construction screws. Find out where it says you want me to do this with. My luck will drill today. I didn't used to pre-drill. I was kind of lazy that way. So I started doing it. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube doing it. Of course, remember that's where my education comes from. And so I started doing it. I mean, it really does leave a cleaner screw hole. No, I'm not drilling all the way through to the plywood. Yes, that's something I would normally have done. I've grown since then. The other thing is there was a time in my life where, you're always in a hurry to do things. And I don't have to be in a hurry to do things. Take this for example. I just drilled all these. I didn't need to. I'm doing the ends of these. So see, should have slowed down and thought this through. But here I'm trying to be this great content creator. I'm not a great content creator, but I am trying. I'm trying. I'm learning. I can't keep up with some of these guys. Some of my biggest fans on YouTube, and only to name a few, because I subscribe to like 25 channels, and I subscribe to them for a reason, because I like their content. I think they're good, and part of it is they're kind of amusing to watch. There's one that is what I might call kind of a knucklehead, but he's a really nice guy. He's got thousands of subscribers, so who cares if I think he's a knucklehead? He's actually good at what he's doing, and I'm enjoying watching him. I'm a knucklehead, so maybe, I'll get more subscribers that way. Who knows? But my point is, I subscribe to a lot of people. So when I watch YouTube channels, I get a lot of ideas from them. So to name a few, Ritter Bit will do. John Ritter, I think he puts out good quality video. I don't think he does it enough, but hey, he's also works for a living and has a family. Outdoors with the Morgans, I like Outdoors with the Morgans. I think they got a lot of great ideas. They got a lot of cool toys. I'm into the whole firewood thing now, and I like watching his dogs on TV. Like I said, I'm only going to name a few. It doesn't mean that I favor any over others. Neil Kof, Dig Drive DIY, Tractor Time with Tim, Wineberries and Walnuts. That's a good little video. It's not a little video. Andrew Camarada, I mean, he's got over 1 million subscribers, so who doesn't watch him? There's just Ross on the Land. I don't want to leave anybody out because I don't want anybody to say, oh, I didn't mention them, so I must not like them. That's not the case. My Cluttered Garage, Watershed Overlook, brain fart. Anyway, you get my point. I watch a lot of those content creators, and they got it down. They know how to produce a video. They've got good personalities. Some of them have 3 cameras going. They got drones in the air. I don't have that. Some of them have their family members doing the video for them and doing the editing for them. I could maybe potentially take off with videos if I had that, but I use Clipchamp. It's not a bad editor, but it's a basic editor. I tried to learn DaVinci Resolve 18 because I watched a couple of videos that says, oh, this is good for beginners. Well, that's a bunch of, because you got to understand the terminology within the software to know what you're doing with that feature. And I'm just looking through there and I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, I have no idea what this means. I have no idea what that means. And I don't have 8 hours to sit on the computer and try to learn it. So, really what I need is someone to teach me, someone that's willing to take time and teach me some of this stuff. And maybe I can be a better content creator. But for right now, I'm happy that I've got 57 subscribers. I'm content. If it climbs, great. I hope that increase in subscribers somehow give me some confidence to keep going and keep trying. But you know what? I muddle along, and if I've got people to watch, great. If I don't, well, I just muddle along. Right? So enough of my soapbox. Back to building shelves. So, you're not going to find perfection here. And back to my saying, don't do as I do, don't do as I say. This is for entertainment purposes only. You can watch me make mistakes like I just did, drilling these other holes I didn't need to drill. So, anyway, let's move on. So. Need to find the center point. Drill those. Now I will have an upcoming project. I'm going to build my own computer desk. I ordered the legs. They're going to be a metal leg. I think I ordered them with the adjustable foot peg. So we're going to see how that's going to come out. I'm actually going to take my time with it and put a lot of thought into it. Again, I got some ideas off of YouTube, and I'm hoping I do a good job. I'm kind of excited about working towards it. So we'll see. I'm shaking it all over the place. Let's try to put it a little more stable here. See, I got all different camera angle views. How's that? No, that ain't gonna work, is it? Well, maybe it is. See, even doing the square on it, like, so I'm gonna screw it into that end over there. And I guess what's gonna really square it up is when I get the center braces in there, right? So let's just keep going, and we'll bend it all into place. All right, I gotta find something different to do with you guys. You're falling all over the place. It's low budget, folks. Low budget. Okay. Let's go down the other end and do that. So now, some people might say, well, why worry so much about whether it's square? I mean, when I cut my 4x8, my 2x8 plywood, I can manipulate the boards into square when I put them on. So do I really worry that much? And if it's not totally in square, again, you would have watched my shelf video, the one that's up on the wall behind you. But I messed up that video. I tried GoPro on an angle, and that was a disaster. So, I'm trying. Sometimes they're a disaster. But anyway, it's a shelf downstairs in my basement. Does it have to be square? It's a shelf. I'm not going to lose sleep over being a tad bit out of square just because of that. All right, let's put you back over here. I'm gonna flip this board back over so I can drill to this side. But you can see the frame is starting to take some shape. Now, son of a gun, that is dead nuts square. I don't know how I did that. I don't care. But I did. So now I'm going to use some 1x2s in here. I'm going to put them there. The reason I'm doing that is it's basically just to give a little support underneath the 1/4-inch plywood, because if something is a little bit heavier and it bows in the middle and warps over time, it's not, again, meant to be superstructure. I didn't want to use 2x4s. 2x4s are a lot more expensive than 1x2s. 1x2s is just going to give me a little bit of extra reinforcement. and I really didn't see a need to get too crazy. Plus I have to carry these all downstairs. So that little bit of weight difference might prove useful. Alright, so we got that. Let's do this one while we're at it. Basically 16-inch on center, just because it fits with a 8-foot piece of shelving. So I know I could have just probably gone and just bought shelving, and I could have assembled it and all that, but you know what? I'm retired. Semi-retired. I'm basically retired. I got a garage, I want to tinker. There's enjoyment to building your own stuff, no matter how it turns out. So, yeah, why not? My own labor, I don't figure in like what it would cost per hour and stuff like that. I'm doing it because I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying life. Gotta enjoy life. All right. Anyway. I don't know what happened to Charlie. I don't think he likes all the drilling and the sawing. You know, I love these. You almost need two. That's lazy. I know that sounds lazy, but just for convenience sake, you almost need two. You're going back and forward, but you know, I know it's lazy. I don't mean to be lazy. Get in there. Nice. Didn't even split it. Nice. I'll do all this side and then I'll move over to the other side. Now why is that one also short? That's weird. Why is that happening? I cut them 21 inches. But it looks like that's not gonna... See, oh, I got clamps now. Of course they're 48-inch clamps, so they're a little overkill for this, but I bought 48-inch clamps because I want to do that desk, and that desk is going to be, you know, about that deep. Still working on the exact dimensions, what I want to do, but, you know, a 36-inch clamp wasn't going to work, basically. So, I'm like, I should really start, you know, acquiring some clamps if I'm going to be doing stuff. It's just having the right tools. It's good to have the right tools. And of course, it's good to know how to work them. What's this? Oh, see? So, I could probably do it this way. See, work smarter, not harder. So, let me clamp this down so that when I screw in the piece, it'll be solid. Look at that. See, when you have the right tools? Did I do it too close? Outstanding. Look at that. Now, this one. Oh, it's so nice to have the right tools. Look at that. See, honey, that's why I buy stuff. Although the money tree is starting to dry up a little bit. But hey, I got a part-time job. I'm driving shuttle for an airport. Do I need the money? I don't need it. Do I want the money? If I want to build a deck, if I want to build fence next spring, then it just makes acquiring the money that much easier and quicker to do that. So now I almost look like I know what I'm doing. Almost. That one's gonna be okay. I don't have to clamp there. But I do have to use my hammer. Oh, I guess I didn't have to really tap it that hard. So, almost done with this frame, and I'm going to build a second one just like it. I'm not going to put you through that. You saw what I did here. I'm not going to ask you to watch it in repeat. All right, so that's what we got. Plywood will be on this other side. Plywood will sit here. Again, I didn't need to, this is $1.67 for this 1x2 versus, I don't remember how much that one was. So yeah, I didn't need to get crazy on that. Let me build actually I got to build 3 more of these. So I won't torture you with that. I'm going to work on that and we'll come back to this in a little bit. It'll be seconds for you. Okay folks, here's the finished product. 16 foot by 2 foot deep, 2 shelves. I need to slide it into place, but it's too big and too heavy, so I gotta wait till my son comes over and he gives me a hand. So, yeah, 1/4 inch plywood, supported underneath by some 2x4 and some 1x2s. More than solid enough for what I wanted. These pieces on the sides are more of like a gusset support than anything else. I didn't want a toenail. I tried to toenail this in and I wasn't liking how they were marrying up with the 2 sections coming together. So I just decided to gusset it here and there, and that worked out good. So yeah, it took me probably, I don't know, 3 hours, 3.5 hours. The hardest part was bringing it all down into the basement, and then I assembled it down here. So I'm pretty happy with it. Now I can get stuff off the floor, plus I still have a lot of other things to bring from storage, and we still got some stuff in the garage. So now we can be a little more organized rather than just leave boxes somewhere in the middle of the floor. All right, so that's it for this one. Thanks for joining. Take care.